Welcome to Digimasters Shorts. We are your hosts, Adam Nagus
and Carly Wilson, delivering the latest scoop from the digital realm. Last week, a series of AI-generated videos falsely depicting Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program, or SNAP, recipients went viral, spreading misinformation. One video featured a woman claiming her food stamps were cut, expressing frustration over feeding her children. Fox News initially reported on these videos as if they were authentic, fueling outrage against SNAP recipients. However, the network later revised the story, adding an editor's note acknowledging that the videos appeared to be AI-generated. The headline was changed from suggesting real threats over government shutdown-related food stamp cuts to clarifying the viral nature of AI videos complaining about cuts. Despite the correction, Fox maintained a narrative portraying welfare recipients as undeserving, even though SNAP provides a modest average of $177 per month per recipient. Analysts criticized Fox for amplifying racial prejudice and harmful stereotypes using fabricated content. This incident highlights the growing challenge posed by AI-generated misinformation in shaping public opinion. As these synthetic videos become increasingly convincing, distinguishing truth from AI fabrications will become more difficult. The misuse of AI to create false evidence risks deepening social divides amid ongoing economic uncertainty for millions of Americans.
The Content Overseas Distribution Association, representing major Japanese IP holders like Studio Ghibli and Bandai Namco, has formally requested OpenAI to halt the use of their content in training the AI model Sora 2. Coda argues that the replication involved in machine learning could amount to copyright infringement, as Sora 2 has produced content featuring copyrighted Japanese characters. Since its launch on September 30th, Sora 2 has generated a vast amount of Japanese IP-related content, prompting the Japanese government to intervene. This issue is not new. Earlier, OpenAI's GPT-4o showcased numerous Ghibli-style images, even influencing CEO Sam Altman's public profile picture. OpenAI announced plans to revise Sora's opt-out policy for IP holders last month. However, Coda contends that an opt-out system violates Japan's copyright laws, which require prior permission to use copyrighted works. Coda is demanding a sincere and immediate response from OpenAI to cease unauthorized use of their members' content. The request targets not only the output generated by Sora 2, but also the use of Japanese intellectual property in the training data itself. This move highlights ongoing international tensions regarding AI, copyright, and creative rights. The resolution of this dispute could set significant precedents for how AI companies handle copyrighted material moving forward. Meta is facing a lawsuit from adult film companies Strike 3 Holdings and Counterlife Media for allegedly illegally torrenting thousands of porn videos to train AI models. The lawsuit claims Meta downloaded and seeded at least 2,396 movies, seeking $359 million in damages. Strike 3, known for aggressive copyright litigation, provided evidence linking 47 Meta IP addresses to torrenting activity. Meta denies the allegations, filing a motion to dismiss the case, arguing the downloads were for private personal use rather than AI training. They also deny creating or planning an adult version of their AI video generator, citing company policies against generating pornographic content. Meta describes Strike 3's torrent tracking as guesswork and innuendo, with insufficient data for training AI. The company points out that the number of downloads is too low to indicate a large-scale effort. Meta also highlighted a case involving a contractor's father, who is implicated by Strike 3 and criticized by Meta for personal consumption. Despite the dispute, Meta insists it avoids training on pornographic content. This case raises complex questions about data use and copyright in AI development.
Google has removed its AI model Gemma from the Studio platform, following accusations from Senator Marsha Blackburn that the model generated false criminal allegations against her. Blackburn claimed the AI fabricated a story accusing her of sexual assault during her 1987 state Senate campaign, despite her running nearly a decade later. The chatbot even provided fake news articles to back these claims, which all led to error pages or unrelated content. Blackburn called this an act of defamation and demanded action from Google CEO Sundar Pichai. Google maintained that Gemma was intended for developers, not general consumers, and was not designed to answer factual questions. However, to avoid confusion, the company decided to pull the model from its public platform, though it remains accessible via API for developers. Blackburn also accused Google's AI tools of demonstrating bias against conservative figures. Experts note that AI hallucinations or fabricated responses are a known issue across political lines. Such incidents highlight challenges in ensuring AI accuracy and responsible deployment. The debate continues over the balance between AI innovation and ethical safeguards. HSBC CEO Georges Elhedery has raised concerns about a mismatch between massive AI investments and current revenue returns. Speaking at the Global Financial Leaders Investment Summit in Hong Kong, he noted that while AI computing power is essential, businesses and consumers are not yet ready to fully pay for it. Morgan Stanley projects global data center capacity will grow sixfold over 5 years, with costs hitting $3 trillion by 2028. McKinsey estimates AI-ready data centers will require $5.2 trillion in capital expenditure by 2030, compared to $1.5 trillion for traditional infrastructure. Elhedery emphasized that productivity gains from AI will take years to materialize, delaying revenue benefits beyond investor expectations. General Atlantic's William Ford confirmed that AI's productivity payoff is a long-term, 10 to 20-year play, creating new industries and applications. Big tech firms, including Alphabet, Meta, Microsoft, and Amazon, plan to invest over $380 billion in AI infrastructure this year alone. OpenAI announced nearly $1 trillion in infrastructure deals with major partners such as NVIDIA and Oracle. Ford highlighted the sector's capital intensity and the risk of capital misallocation and overvaluation in AI's early stages. He compared AI to transformative technologies like railroads and electricity, with profound economic impacts that are difficult to predict initially.
Thank you for listening to today's AI and Tech News Podcast Summary. Please do leave us a comment, and for additional feedback, please email us at podcast@digimasters.co.uk. You can now follow us on Instagram and Threads by searching for @Digimaster Shorts or search for Digimasters on LinkedIn. Be sure to tune in tomorrow, and don't forget to follow or subscribe.